Good morning, Full Circle Fitness fans. This is going to be another Fitness After 60 and Senior video in our fall prevention series. This is going to be a stability and balance routine. Now, this routine for beginners is going to be 4 exercises with a 30 seconds duration for each exercise. It should take you about 5 to 10 minutes. You're going to be going through everything once. Now, for our moderate to more advanced people out there, you can do this routine 2 to 3 times all the way through at 60 seconds duration for each exercise. Each one of these exercises is going to challenge your core and your balance and your stability and give you the confidence you need to help prevent falls in the future. Now, some of the limited equipment that you're going to need is a platform or a chair. Doesn't necessarily have to be this low, could be lower, could be higher. And some type of broomstick or wall. Now, this is the Booyah stick as well. I'll leave a description below if you would like to purchase one of these. And they're just aids to help you if the exercises are going to be a little bit too difficult for you. So let's go ahead and get into it. And the first exercise is going to be a crossover toe touch. We're going to start by crossing one leg over and touching that toe to the ground. This will be the harder way. Stay with that one side so you can get used to it. And we'll do 30 seconds on this side and 30 seconds on the other side, keeping my core tight, posturing up. Never let your head go below. So I don't want to go down like this when I'm doing it. Okay? Crossing over, touch, and back up. Remember, you can also use the wall. We're going to go ahead and switch sides after this one. Or you can use the platform. Just remember to keep your shoulders back when you're leaning forward, sticking your butt out. So there's 3 different ways you can either regress or progress doing this exercise. You have the wall, then you have the step, and then you have just reaching all the way down to that toe. You're going to feel a nice stretch again on that calf and IT band. And relax. Okay, this next exercise is going to be a stand up to a single leg balance. We've done something similar in a lot of other balance videos, so go and check those other videos out. What you're going to do is from a seated position, okay, you're going to lean forward and stand up. As I'm standing up, I'm going to shift to one leg and balance. Now you can bring that knee up, flexing the toe, or you can let it just kind of hang out right beside you. Then you're going to place it back down and sit all the way back down, sticking that butt out. Okay, so again, I'll show you one more time before we start. You're going to stand up. As you get to an erect position, you're going to shift to one foot, flexing the toe. You can bring it up this way, or you can just let it hang out here. Place the foot back down, sit all the way back down. All right, so let's go ahead and get in position. Core tight, lean forward, stand up, shift to one leg. Now, when you're doing this, you again can do one side at a time, or you can alternate. If you alternate, it's going to be for 1 minute. If you're going to do one side, 30 seconds on each to start. Core tight. And since I'm alternating, we're just going to do 1 minute. Every time I sit down, sticking that butt back and standing up, balancing on that one. We're challenging your balance, your proprioception, what we call it, in your feet, your body's ability to grip the floor, become more spatially aware as you're shifting laterally side to side when you stand up. So you're challenging yourself in that different plane of motion. It's just a great overall balance exercise to start with. Now again, if you want to make this a little bit easier, you can use the Booyah stick. Okay, so as I stand up, I can balance on that one foot, come back down, I can switch arms, or I can just stay on that one side. Core tight, stand up, balance on that one foot. Just remember when you're doing that exercise that you want to balance at least 1 or 2 seconds, enough to get that stability on each foot before you place it back down and then sit back down. And always keep your core tight. So let's move on to the third exercise, which is going to be lateral walks. And again, it just helps you work in different planes of motion. We move forward and backwards, side to side, and transversely. This is going to be the side to side or lateral movements, okay? So you almost kind of feel like a crab. So what you want to do is keep your core tight. You're going to turn your toes, and you're going to step out. Feel where you're going. Just step, and then drag that other leg in. Step, and drag that other leg in. A lot of times you'll see people do this with bands, okay? And on this lateral walk, I'm going to show you two different ways. One is this way, which is the easier way. And the other way is going to be adding a little bit more balance into it. Again, challenging your center of gravity, becoming more spatially aware, improving your posture and your gait by maintaining your proper alignment. So core tight, shoulders back. I'll show you from the side as well. We'll start in this position first. And again, if you don't feel confident enough doing these lateral walks, you can do them against the wall as well, if you have enough space in your house, or using the Booyah stick just in case. So if you catch yourself maybe unstable, you can put it down. All right. So from a lateral view, I'll show you. Okay. We're going from here. Keeping your hips back, not standing straight up, core nice and tight. Place one foot and then the other, and then back that same way. One way to make it harder is as you step and do that last step in that one direction, you lift your leg. So you're going to go maybe 3 steps to the right, and on that last step, you balance, bringing that leg up. Foot comes back down, and then you step to the left 3 times. And on that last step, you balance. So that's a way to make it a little bit harder. But let's go ahead and stick with the first way today. We're going to go ahead and get started. 30 seconds on the clock, core tight. We're going to step. We're firing everything. We're not just doing this movement. We're keeping this tight. We're keeping our glutes tight and our toes straight when we walk. Okay, and if you're following with us at home and you want to do it the way I showed you earlier, the harder way with the balance, you're more than welcome to do it. I like to have my hands in front. Some people like to have them to the side. You can even pump your arms like this. Get multiple movements. Okay. All right, so the last exercise, the heel-toe walk with toe touch, is kind of a progression from the first exercise that we did in this routine. So if you did okay with the first exercise, you can definitely do this one. If not, you might want to use the Booyah stick or the wall. Now, as you're doing a heel-toe walk, it's a great way, again, to challenge that proprioception in your feet. Get your body used to gripping the ground more and centering yourself, kind of rooting yourself in the ground. Keeping your core tight. It's also helping you move. All right, so as you move through time and space, you're challenging your core, which is what happens in real life. We're not standing still on one foot. We're always moving throughout. That's when people end up losing their balance or falling. So as we're doing the heel-toe walk, we're keeping our core tight. I always tell my clients to not look straight down, but look out in front of you. Don't try to look at your feet, okay? We're doing the heel-toe walk, and then we're gonna add a toe touch, okay? So as you're doing the heel-toe walk, you're in that heel-toe position, you're gonna lean forward, keeping that shoulder back to that toe touch with the foot in front. Then you're gonna do another heel-toe and another toe touch, okay? Heel-toe and toe touch, okay? Now you can also use the Booyah stick, okay? So heel-toe, coming down, toe touch, heel-toe, toe touch. You can also use a wall, okay? So as you're walking, heel-toe, toe touch, heel-toe, toe touch. Just remember, when you're leaning forward, don't let your back round. Keep your core tight. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with this. We're gonna put 30 seconds on the clock, and heel-toe touch. Okay, just remember to squeeze in those abs, keeping those shoulders back, eyes looking forward. And it's hard not to look at your toes, I know. But what happens is when I look at my toes, I start rounding my back, and that offsets my balance as well. Okay, heel-toe touch. You should feel those feet and muscles shaking and moving. Let's go ahead and do one more. Fantastic. Okay, so there you have it. There's 4 simple yet effective exercises that you can do at home in our fall prevention series we're doing for our After 16 senior crowd to help improve your balance and stability. So stay tuned for more fall prevention video workouts. And as always, remember, be safe, be active, be healthy, and we'll see you soon.